Hi, my name is Tyler, and I help with public outreach and social relations at UGA Socratic. And in this video, I'd love to tell you more about creating community and why it's such a big part of our identity and kind of central to our values and what we hope to accomplish as a club. So essentially, creating community is an important part of what we do, or we would like to do, because some of the things that we would like to create in our community are creating connections amongst people and really bridging the gap between different perspectives and having really great conversations. And we think that creating a vibrant and lively and really open community are essential to those things. It's also something that's pretty personal and exciting to me. It makes me think back to freshman year when I came to college, and knowing that with college came a bunch of new people, new perspectives, and new experiences. And because of that, I kind of made a commitment to myself that I was going to try as many new things as possible and meet as many new people. And in order to carry out that promise, I basically said yes to literally anything that came my way. I signed up for every club I could. I met as many new people as I could, and it went as far as to being the only non-Korean person in the Korean club. So the result of that ended up being that I was really vastly connected and with a bunch of different perspectives and people on a daily basis. And whether it was my friends that I knew from the dorms or from high school that I still kept up with, or the international students I met, or people I played sports with or in volunteer organizations with, they all had a vast array of different perspectives. But there was kind of a common theme that emerged that I realized in those interactions when my relationships with those people grew a little bit deeper. And that was that when those big questions are asked about life and worldviews, that every single person had an answer, but it was very much different than the next person. And some people didn't have any answer at all. But something that I kind of gained from those interactions was I realized that there was a genuine curiosity and desire to take those current conversations further, but really in a unawareness of where to start. And I think that that's one thing that really drew me into UGA Socratic, in that it's a forum that we hope to create where people from any background, whether religious or cultural or life experiences vastly different, can come and really have a space where those conversations can be laid out and intentionally done and happen on a weekly basis. So that was something that really stuck out and drew me into the UGA Socratic idea. But really, essentially, creating community is pivotal to all of those things that we hope to do. And that those big questions really matter to us, but the community that we're trying to create is different in many ways to the different communities I mentioned earlier, where the common theme in those other things were maybe a sport, a common interest in a sport, or a common religion, or maybe even an organization that was shared in a group. But more so with the community we're trying to create is something that really hinges on the idea of being a curious person who desires to learn and really loves people and loves conversations. And that's kind of the common theme in the community that we're trying to create. So those big questions are really important to us. And in uniting a diverse and hopefully curious group of people, we hope to kind of have those productive conversations and kind of follow the evidence where it leads. And in that process, hopefully make some amazing friendships along the way. So that's a little bit more about community and why it's something that's really important to us. I hope you learned something about UJ Socratic, and we would love to see you at one of our meetings in the future. So see ya.